Well, for more, we're joined now in studio by Anne-Claire Legendre. She is Director of Communications at the French Foreign Affairs Ministry. Thank you so much for being with us here in studio this morning, Anne-Claire. Firstly, France has, of course, offered its condolences to Morocco, said has pledged support as well. But what exactly will that entail?
Yeah, the emotion in France is immense. You know what special relationship we enjoy with Morocco. And so there's a huge wave of solidarity expressed by all sectors of the French society. The president, yesterday, President Emmanuel Macron and Minister Colonna expressed our condolences, our utmost support, and said that we stand ready to offer support to the Moroccan authority in facing this tragedy. So we are waiting for the Moroccan authority to provide for an assessment of their needs, and that's what is being conducted at the moment by the Moroccan authorities on the ground. But we stand ready to answer with the appropriate, support from what they assess on the ground.
Because so soon after the disaster, it is, of course, hard to know exactly what kind of damage people there are going to be faced with in the coming weeks, the coming months. You said there France has a special relationship with Morocco. For French citizens who are living there, you've also set up a special hotline. What kind of response has that received?
So we have indeed set up a special helpline, as we do in time of crisis. We have received 4,000 calls yesterday from French citizens on the ground, but also from France here, and we are offering them support and trying to reassure them on their situation. And so far we have unfortunately to deplore one casualty from on the French citizen that was struck by a stroke on the moment of the earthquake. But I really want to underline that we are at the side of our French citizens, and moreover at the side of the Moroccan people who is suffering a terrible tragedy today. And so on the support side of things, I want to underline that all our local communities and companies are also, offering solidarity and support to the Moroccan authorities.
And you say one person has unfortunately died. Are there many other French nationals that we know of who've been injured?
We know that 8 of them have been injured as well, and so we are offering them support. Our embassy on the ground is in contact with them and their family in order to offer them the best possible assistance in this condition.
And there's also, we spoke to Luc Shrego, he's our reporter in Marrakesh. He told us about people in the airport, French people, tourists, just the state of panic that they were in the immediate aftermath of the earthquake. So that's the kind of support you're also offering to people, I presume, as well. It's not just for, unfortunately, the family of the man who has died and for those injured. It's also for anyone who feels that they've been caught up in this disaster, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. We are offering advice and recommendation. We are also advising them on the way to travel. People were actually very much concerned about the fact that they couldn't leave or they couldn't travel. But as you know, airlines are actually functioning with Morocco, and so people can travel between France and Morocco and go and if they want to go back to France, they can do it by the usual ways, I would say.
So there's no need for special flights to be sent or evacuation efforts. We're not in that kind of territory. Anne-Claire, thank you so much for joining us. That is Anne-Claire Legendre, Director of Communications at the French Foreign Affairs Ministry. Thank you so much for your time.